This video talked about Hans Eysenck as the theorist. He was a German psychologist who studied, grew up, and worked in London. He's considered a controversial figure because of what he wrote about personality, psychoanalysis, psychotherapy, and intelligence being hereditary. He was also very vocal of his criticisms, whether it was psychoanalysis or other trait theorists like Cattell and the 16 personality factors, which contributed to him being known as a controversial figure. The assumptions that he had were that all traits have a biological basis. This suggests a very deterministic view of personality, meaning your biological composition, your genetics, your physiological makeup strongly determines how you're going to think, feel, and behave in most situations. Because of this assumption and his criticisms of earlier theories, he conducted factor analysis on the 16 personality factors of Cattell. He did this while taking the nomothetic approach, which is the approach to try and generalize or find commonalities to be able to explain behavior of most, if not all, persons. And with these assumptions and methodology, he came up with the three-factor theory of personality. His theory tells us that there are two main levels in terms of the personality structure. You have your super factors, which are the highest level, and these are traits that all people possess in varying levels of the spectrum. And then you have your traits, which is the lowest level, and this is where individual differences really tend to manifest. So the three super factors are extroversion, neuroticism, and psychoticism, with extroversion and neuroticism being identified first, and psychoticism following shortly after. So you can go back to the different slides if you would like to review what these mean. And he linked at least extroversion and neuroticism to Hippocrates and Galen's four temperaments, which were also rooted in biological bases, specifically the humors, four humors, or bodily fluids. And of course, since it was very important for him to be evidence-based, he developed measures for his concepts. He developed the Eysenck Personality Questionnaire, which is a survey questionnaire or a personality test that tells you about the different levels of superfactors that you may have, and the lemon drop test, which is indicative of the levels of extroversion that a person might have based on the amount of saliva produced after lemon juice is dropped onto their tongue. There you go. That's Eysenck and the three-factor theory of personality. Thank you.